How to track alcoholic drinks using Carbon Diet Coach. This is a question I get a lot. Alcohol is not healthy for you. And yes, it's probably better just to avoid it overall, but we can live in la la land, or we can address the reality, which is a lot of people consume alcoholic beverages. And it's better to give them a solution to be able to track these so that they don't overconsume calories, because alcoholic drinks are very calorie dense. The alcohol itself, ethanol, has 7 calories per gram. Even in a shot of hard liquor, you can have 60, 70, 80 calories, but it's not carbohydrate and it's not fat, and metabolically kind of behaves like a little bit of both. How do you track it? Well, what I tell people is you can track it as either a carbohydrate or a fat or a little bit of both. When you're looking at alcohol, the first thing to do is find out how many calories are in this specific drink. And I think the best way to do that is just look it up online. Like when it comes to beers, usually beers will list how many calories on the side of the bottle. If it comes to wine, typically a good rule of thumb is for every milliliter of wine, there's 1 calorie. Or every gram of wine, there's 1 calorie. So if you have 150 mils, it's about 150 calories, okay? But you can look up specifics online, but that usually holds true. And then for shots, hard liquor, you can look up what those are online. And then for other drinks like cocktails, an old-fashioned, a Manhattan, espresso martini, all those sorts of things, you can look those up. Where it gets tricky is if you're using the macro calories feature on Carbon, it's not using the food label calories, it's calculating the specific calories off of the protein, carbs, and fats, which is a lot more accurate because food labels can do rounding and they can subtract fiber. And so if you're using regular food label calories, you can never usually zero out your calories to be in line with your macros and so on and so forth. Whereas with macro calories, it's always the calories from your macros will be reflected in the calories that you see in Carbon. In that case, if you just search for, let's say, a Bud Light, for example, well, since there's only a couple grams of carbohydrate in Bud Light and a gram of protein, it might only come up as like 15, 20 calories, something like that, because alcohol calories are different than carbohydrates and fats. So you're going to have to find, hey, how many calories are in this specific drink if you're using the macro calories feature. Now, how to track it? Well, one way to do it is you can do a quick ad, or you can create a custom food for alcohol. And so that's what I do. So I just have a custom food that's 100 calories, and I say alcohol, carbs, which is 100 calories, all from carbohydrate. I have one that says alcohol, fats, 100 calories, all from fat, or 99 calories. And then I have one that's a combo of both, right? Where about half the calories are from carbs and half are from fats. And then what I do is if I know, hey, this drink, it's 250 calories, okay? I just go to that food that I made, 2.5 servings, boom, we're good to go. So that is how I track alcohol in Carbon Diet Coach. You don't have to do it that way, but that's probably the easiest way, I think, to track alcohol using Carbon Diet Coach. And if you're looking for great low-cost nutrition coaching, you can't do better than Carbon Diet Coach. So make sure you download and subscribe Carbon Diet Coach on iOS and Android today.